Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some massive news coming out of Melbourne, involving two huge infrastructure projects, the Westgate Tunnel and the Metro Tunnel. Let's get right into it. This past weekend, tens of thousands of Melbournians got a once-in-a-lifetime chance to walk through the brand new Westgate Tunnel during a special Discovery Day event. The multi-billion-dollar tunnel is slated to open to traffic by the end of the year, but this event was all about giving the public a sneak peek. However, the day wasn't without controversy. The United Firefighters Union, or UFU, urged the public not to attend, citing major safety concerns. They even set up outside the event, handing out pamphlets to explain their position. The union secretary, Peter Marshall, was very clear. He said no one should enter the tunnel until full scenario testing is complete. He pointed out major worries, like not knowing if their radios will even work underground and concerns about emergency exits. In some sections, the only way out is through a maintenance tunnel filled with high-voltage equipment, accessible only by stairs and with a steep incline. Marshall called the event irresponsible without proper testing for emergency situations. In response, the Victorian government staunchly defended the tunnel's safety. Transport Infrastructure Minister Gabrielle Williams dismissed the union's concerns, stating they would never hold such an event if it wasn't safe. She assured everyone that emergency management plans are in place and that they work closely with all emergency services, including Fire Rescue Victoria. She emphasized that safety is their absolute top priority, and they hold themselves to the highest possible standards. This was echoed by Major Road Projects Victoria CEO Duncan Elliott, who confirmed that 4 of the final 6 stages of testing have already been completed, and critical systems, like the fire deluge system, are fully operational. He noted that the remaining scenario tests are more focused on vehicle-specific emergencies. While an exact opening date hasn't been announced, we're told it will be before the end of the year. In other related news, the government also announced new truck restrictions for Williamstown Road once the tunnel opens. To improve life for local residents, it will become a no-truck zone from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. on weekdays and all weekend long from 8 p.m. Friday to 6 a.m. Monday. Cameras are being installed to enforce this ban, although there will be exemptions for some delivery vehicles. The government says this will be a terrific game changer for the western suburbs. Now, let's switch tracks to the other major project making headlines, the Metro Tunnel, and its fantastic news for commuters. Premier Jacinta Allen, joined by Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, announced that the Metro Tunnel will officially open on November 30th. That's a week earlier than the previously scheduled December launch. The Premier explained that getting the final sign-off from the National Rail Safety Regulator allowed them to bring the date forward. Prime Minister Albanese, who proudly called himself and the premier infrastructure nerds, celebrated the project's significance. He recalled discussing the project for over a decade and highlighted how it's designed to unplug the city's rail system, fixing central congestion and opening up the entire network for future growth and expansion. He stressed that public transport is the key to getting around major global cities like Melbourne. Starting November 30th, hundreds of additional services will begin running through the new tunnel, with a full timetable expected to be in operation by February. It's a huge step forward for Melbourne's public transport network. So, a lot happening in Melbourne. A new tunnel opening with some safety debates, and another major rail project launching ahead of schedule. What are your thoughts on these developments? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this update, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time.